While there are many different options to develop your scope and sequence in MRX, such as copying from over 1,000 different classrooms or importing your lessons from a digital format, sometimes building your lessons from scratch in MRX will lead to the ultimate long-term satisfaction. And I'll show you how to do that now with some hints, but please watch the related detailed videos for a more thorough understanding. So at any rate, I'm on the Add Update screen, and I can see that I actually do have some areas here, but let's assume I'm working from step 1. So I'll look to the lower right corner to click the Add New Area button. I'll go ahead and title that now and hit Save. And now I can see this newly created area here with a placeholder lesson. So each orange row here will be its own lesson with 3 distinct fields: the topic field, the presentation or material you are using, and then the actual lesson that you are tracking and on which you're recording. So for example, if I'd like to create a new lesson, I've just double-clicked right in this field, and I'll go ahead and add my topic, which is a large category of lessons, so to speak. And then I'll double-click in presentation material, and then I'll say the actual lesson title here. Okay, so I'm getting more specific as I move to the right, and now I'll have to remember to hit the Save button in the lower right corner. And now that lesson is stored and will appear when I'm recording on different screens. So you can always come down here to the bottom now and hit the Add Lesson button, which you see gives me a new blank row, which I can now double click and add another lesson. Feel free to use the Add Lesson, but I highly recommend actually using the Duplicate Lesson button down here. And this should hopefully save you a lot of typing. So for example, I have many multiplication lessons. So rather than having to type that in a blank row every time, I'm going to hit the Duplicate Lesson button a few times. So I'm building out my topic. So now I'm not having to type in multiplication. I'm using bead bars for many lessons here. And now I'm just double clicking in this area to change the most trackable item, the most specific element, and therefore saving a lot of time on typing. So I can do that down the line and get more specific here and hit Save, at which point I'm crafting them much more quickly. And these topic and presentation material fields will be used to filter down defined lessons when recording on the Record Progress screen. So please find the related video for that to see the lessons in action. But for now, feel free to use the Duplicate Lesson to speed it up, or the Add Lesson button to build them from blank fields and start making your own scope and sequence personalized in MRX.